Hi, great afternoon. This is your girl Vaughn, back at you again. Today I'm going to be doing the 3-day no editing video challenge with Reva Reveals. So I was watching her videos and we'll do one as well. I think she said keep it under 10 minutes. So I'm going to keep it under 10 minutes. I'd like to give a shout out to her, Reva Reveal, Dodash, and Mr. G at Dash of Faith. And also keep Mr. G in your prayers as his ex-wife had her surgery today. I haven't been on his page today to get an update. So we know she did well with it, and she came out as a trooper. And we got this. We all in this with you, Mr. G, and we send our prayers to you and your family. On this challenge, okay. Today I'm going to talk about my journey. My journey officially started March 18, 2020 from a MRI I had December the 21st, 2019. So I get a phone call March the 18th. It's on a Wednesday. That morning, I guess about around 10:30, I guess. And my nurse, I'm not sure if I can say her name, but my nurse called and she said, we'd like to, doctor, we'd like to see you today. No, we'd like to see you. When can you come in? I said, I can come in Friday. She said, well, can you come in today? I said, today? I said, yeah, sure. She said, okay, 12:15. I said, yes, I'll be there. So I said, wow, okay. I didn't think too much, nothing of it. And I had no idea it had something to do with the MRI that I had back in December 2019. So went to my appointment that Wednesday, March 18, 2020, 12:15. Of course, I got there a little bit early. I got there about 12. Checked in, sat down. Less than a minute, she came and got me. They called me back. I don't remember if I even weighed in that day. They took my weight and stuff. I went back to the room. I sat there, and then my doctor came out. My doctor came in, greet me and everything, asked me how I was doing. I said, I'm doing good. She said, she said, we had seen some spots on your liver. I just sat there. I said, okay. She said, cancer spots, 3 of them. I said, okay. She said, and they appear to be large. I said, okay. I said, what do we do next? She said, we'll get you lined up to see some specialists, and they will schedule your appointment to come in and to be seen, whatnot. I wasn't expecting that news on that day. Like I said, I have no idea. Even though it's been 4 years ago, if I sit down and really think about it, like I'm doing now, Anyway, she said no editing, so let's get through this. Let's get through this. Anyway, we sat there and she explained some things to me, what she thought it might be. And she said the MRI has showed, it said, I'm reading from the notes, it said high T1 pre-contrast signal hypervascular lesion within the liver. The appearance does not suggest lesion of hippocellular origin, but metastatic melanoma is possible with this appearance. Ultrasound evaluation of the liver and possible tissue sampling. She said the large, cystic lesion within the liver appears represent a biliary cysto. I'm gonna get these words wrong. Cystodomina, Cystadenoma. Surgical elevation for this may be warranted at some point. And she mentioned something about the bile duct. And this was reviewed the MRI result with the patient. And we discussed that there is very high concern the lesion on the liver or metastasis. I know I'm saying the word wrong. From another source and concern for carcinoma, CARCINOMA, elsewhere, possible melanoma, melanoma. I don't know how to pronounce these medical terms. Please forgive me. And I guess just forgive me for it. And she went on this stuff to explain everything, but I'm like, how I get that? I don't drink. I don't smoke. I never drink alcohol stuff. I never smoke. So, how did I get that? Anyway, there's concern in my some tract, she said, and she advised we need to get urgent evaluation, including FNA biopsy, to further determine source of the lesion and surgery consultant. And the nurse got together and made my appointments to different specialists and to get started seen and treated for cancer in the liver. And her main concern was that cancer do not start in the liver, it starts somewhere else. So we had to just basically find out where it's coming from. I'm at 9 minutes, it's supposed to be 10 minutes or less. But anyway, and that was all at 12:19. And I was in, I guess my head space was, a lot of things was going on in my head because I don't drink, I don't smoke. So how can this be happening to me? And so on my way home, literally from home at that time to the doctor's office, it's a straight shot. Come out my neighborhood, make a right, go down about 1.5 miles, make another right into the parking lot to my doctor, and come back home. So I was getting together my A-team. My A-team was my prayer warriors. I was calling my family, which I know who can really pray, and get some stuff done. And so I got that team together in my head. And once I got home, I sent out an email to my A team, along with my brother and my sister. I'm having an emergency meeting. I need for y'all to come at 5 if you can, either 5 or 6 o'clock to come. And I think my brother didn't come, my sister didn't come. I did my sister come? I'm not sure, but they thought I was just playing because I'm always joking around and having fun, but I wasn't. So I got them together, and they came. We had a little meeting, and at the same time, one of my aunts was being rushed to the emergency room. Okay, and so therefore, my mother did not show up to the meeting. She went to the emergency room with her sister. And so I had the meeting. I told them what was going on with me. And, you know, we all boo-hooed, did a little crying. And I told them, the reason why I call y'all here, because I know y'all can pray and get stuff through. Because I'm not going to be able to pray for myself. So I don't need for you all to pray with me. I told them I need for y'all to pray for me. Because I know right now I'm not going to be able to pray for myself. So that's why I told them I need for y'all to pray for me. Not with me, but pray for me. Because my head was somewhere else. And so that was that. And so we left my house and we all went to the hospital where my aunt was in the emergency room. And she had been admitted into the hospital. And then come to find out, she had cancer too. She just found out she had cancer. Well, she just telling us that she had cancer. And hers was breast cancer. And so that's 2. Well, it was 3 in the family because I had another aunt who was dealing with cancer as well. I mean, she was been dealing with cancer since 1994, I believe, as well. So now it's 3 of us in the family dealing with cancer. My aunt, and then my other aunt and myself, the one that we found out on the same day. And so we're going to find out that she had cancer. And then, and during that time, it's just the height of COVID had just started. And so no one was allowed in the hospital. But they let us in the hospital for that reason, I believe. Or either my grandmother told them. She literally owned this hospital. My grandmother's 95. And she worked at Charlotte Memorial, which is now known as CMC or Carolina Medical Center. And she would tell you what she did there, the doctors and everything. So she felt like she owned the hospital. So I guess they gave her priority in her family for us to let us in. They gave us a little area to sit in. And they allowed my grandmother to go up and see my aunt. And so that day, it was my aunt and myself. We both found out that we had cancer. And I thought at that point, my mother was there, but I don't think she knew at the time. And the rest of the family was there as well. I don't think they knew. And then my mother finally asked me, I think she asked me or somebody, what was the meeting about? And we told her. And so here we go again with the crying and stuff. But that was the start of my journey with cancer. Um, I got my little cheat sheet of what to talk about. I think I didn't even look down at it to figure out what what need to be said. I'm way past my 10-minute mark. So I will come back and begin to talk more of my journey. And I will say this, cancer is not the end of the world. It's not. I told one of my aunt, I look at cancer as just another illness or sickness or disease. You got your common colds, you got your flu, you got your COVID, your diabetes, or whatever else you may have. At the end of the day, it's what you go do about it. How are you going to treat it? Are you going to control it or let it control you? I chose to control it. Okay? I control the active cancer cells in my body at the time. So, cancer is not the end of the world. Trust me, it's not. It's how you're going to deal with it. And to each his own. Whatever decision or choice you make, that's your decision and that's your best decision for you. Okay? I love you all. Thank you for listening. I apologize for being 7 minutes over the 10-minute mark. And I love you. And again, let's keep Mr. G, that's your faith, him and his family and you in our prayers as his wife go in for her surgery. We love you. I love you. Continue to have a great day.